Okay, Stalo 37 is back, and we were talking about, the characteristics of a good black woman. Okay, so I'm only gonna we focused on in part one traditional value systems. We focused on some of the getting some of the stereotypes, eliminating some of those right off the bat. Okay, angry, loud, upset, nagging. Okay, and also somebody that and I want to delve some more onto some of the specific qualities instead of the we don't have this negative talk. Okay, um, and like I said, it's well, let's go ahead and get into it. So, like I said, because we have been modeled in our younger years to respect a black man because he's there, or even there's exceptions in single family homes or nuclear family homes, and we understand our roles also contribute. With that being said, when we get into a relationship with a black man, okay, we are going to be thinking long term. All right. When we, when a guy approaches us, or when we end up in a situation where we're talking to a guy and there's chemistry, that we're attracted to them. Now, attraction, we're talking about their qualities, their amount of intellect. So, if you want to refer to that as a nice guy, then wow, you found us. That's who I'm talking about, okay? And we'll get to that in another video. But that's what we're attracted to. When I meet a black guy and you know, we start conversing, okay, I am interested in his depth of knowledge, his variety of subject areas of life, what he can contribute. Okay, so that's how a good black woman in this small percentile is interested in. Okay, so that distinguishes us from the stereotypical professional black women who are only interested in cars and shoes and houses and your height. Okay, we're not interested in that. There has to be a level of physical attraction as far as I like his features. He smells good, or he's not uh, you know rude, okay, or he's not, you know, revealing swag characteristics, okay. We're talking about, okay, this is somebody that I'm number one attracted to, okay. Because without attraction, there's nothing. But number two, he has a depth of knowledge, and we connect on a lot of things because a lot of us we went to school, so with me, not only did I go to school, but I educated myself in other ways, whether that was a Discovery Channel, whether that was going to lectures. Okay, you'll see a lot of us I'm all over the place, but you'll see a lot of us at different lectures, um, intellectual lectures, joining groups that are for cause, volunteering, joining professional organizations, you know, whether that's the sorority, whether that's the National Urban League, whether that is, the Congressional Black Caucus, whether that's Architecture Association for Young Blacks, Young Black Lawyers Association. We're going to be a part of an organization. Okay, so when I talk to somebody, one of the qualities that I'm going to portray is a wide variety of knowledge, and I'm going to be interested in that. And it's not a test to see who knows more, but what are you passionate about? What do you like? What do you like to talk about? What sparks your interest? Um, those are those are the things that you're going to hear us talk about. Okay, those are the things that you're going to see come across. Now, some more of the more introverted women that are in this category, they have those things, they portray those things, but they may be a little bit more shy. So they may not come out, unless you ask leading questions. Okay, what do you like? What kind of music do you like? And we're going to have a wide variety of different interests. Okay, but we're not, for the most part, when you talk to us, you're not going to hear, I don't like to do this, or I don't like to try this type of food. We're pretty much open minded. We can either be simple, or some of us can be very, expansive in describing the type of things that we like to do, but we're always going to be, have some type of similarly aligned interest, okay? So that's as far as qualities that we portray as far as when you meet us. That's how you can spot us dead on, okay? We're not going to be, like I said, with class, we're not going to be dressed overly sexual or very provocative and standing there with an attitude. Okay, when you meet one of us, we're going to be, we may be shy, but for the most part, we're going to be responsive to you if you're attractive. Okay. Um, Another quality of ours is, you know, we we like to, and I talk about this kind of a traditional value system, but we like to let a man be a man. Okay. So one thing, and I think that this could be a flaw of ours as well, is that sometimes we want a man to be a man too much. We want him to take control and leadership. Now we're not talking about the alpha man, but we're talking about, hey, I'm attracted to you're attractive, professional black woman with these qualities, with these ingredients. Okay. You know, I don't know, if he's taken or whatever, so I'm gonna let him pursue me. I want him to call me. Okay, so if we never meet up at the end of the night, we might never meet up, and that's the problem, right? Because that's why we're not meeting. It's because the black guys are thinking, oh, she's taken, and we're thinking, oh, he's taken. Okay, so I guess a quality, or maybe you could look at it as a flaw of ours, is that we want a black man, to be the leader. We're still very traditional, right? Like the way our parents raised us. So we expect him to, not text. We expect him to give us a call, and we return the call. And for the most part, if we're mature, we won't play games. We'll answer, we'll talk to you, we'll have long night conversations. But we still do want to be pursued. We want you to take a little bit of leadership as far as, if we're going to go out on a date, you offer, or hey, not a date is a very broadly defined term to me. Not a date. I want to go to this 5-star restaurant and you're going to pay. We don't think about it like that. We would love to go on a date. We would love to go on, walk in the park, something fun, adventurous. I've been on dates before where, I basically went to a adult playland where it was like an inside amusement park. A lot of fun, so we're open to a lot of different things. Okay, some women may prefer dinner dates just because it's a way to break the ice. It's you're face to face, a little bit more intimate. But on the other hand, walking in the park, we don't have that standard where you have to do this, you have to take us here. And the immature women that have not yet molded, maybe more to the 23 or 24, that have not molded into what they will be one day, they might be a little bit immature, as far as I don't want to approach a man, but for the most part, we do want a man to be a man. Okay, we don't want to run him, and with that goes that we don't bash. We don't, okay, black men are no good, or why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Our expectations are high. We do want a black man that is going to one day be able to provide and support for us. Okay. Now, we don't have classifications on the type of job that you have to have or the type of money that you have to make. Okay. Because remember, like I said, it's 100. So whatever you can contribute, I'm going to contribute. I might max that, I might exceed it, but it's as long as you're contributing. Okay. Are you going to be able to support me professionally? Am I going to be able to support you professionally? You know, are you going am I going to be able to hold it down if you're not there? Am I going to be able to be a mom first? Are you going to be able to be a father first? So we have high expectations. We have to, but they're not unreasonable like your professional black woman. He's got to do this. He's got to have a car. He's got to have this car. He's got to have this jewelry. He's got to take me out. No, it's we can exchange. We can help each other. Okay, so I would be more than admired if a good black man, that I met said, hey, you know what? I'm actually, getting this project ready for tomorrow. Why don't we, go back or go to, Starbucks or, go somewhere together and let's get some work done. I know you said you had some stuff to do. I would be thrilled because, um, you know, it shows that we're growing together. So those are, women like that, women with these kind of qualities, that's what we're looking for. Okay, we're looking for leadership. I mean, not leadership, money, and stereotypical swag and all that. No, we're looking for leadership, that same role that's going to be consistent throughout our relationship. Okay, so got a little bit over everywhere, but I went back to traditional value systems. What we're looking for: a man to be a man, and looking for somebody that's